Let me see what we got over here. Yeah.
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy.
Ooh, that Black Raw is sick. Ooh, that Black Raw. I like that, boy. That's better than Duke All Black. That's better than Duke All Black.
The Arizona State Sun Devils taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. College football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Yeah, Arizona State got a list for it too. I say shit. I say goddamn.
The Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They go to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. Just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
That run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Sun Devils get it past the sticks.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided,
hey, after that running attack, that mug in detail.
Make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out.
Ooh, picking that ball up.
Abe opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy?
Hey, I know I started it. I know I used to strip the fuck out that ball.
You can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down. It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I've seen that too.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Johnson.
Oh, shit.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
SMU? Oh, okay. Shit, he fast? Yeah, he fast.
The gun leaves it on the inside with the back. And the...
Oh, shit. That nigga fast. That nigga fast.
It holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Jennings. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Oh, come on, man.
On third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side.
What the fuck? Bro, this guy here, boy. God damn, already. Same shit, different year.
Players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And
I don't know what the fuck happened.
On the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Sun Devils want to move quickly. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Quickly complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third down. They're
looking for the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this run running back is so dangerous down close to the end
Say
zone.
what?
He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14.
I kind of did one real quick, but I ain't said like no audibles or nothing.
For the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I just really just set in my nickel formations. I ain't like do nothing else yet.
I imagine
None of my
he's
other
going to get an
formations.
earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion.
Shit, I ain't get back in time.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see which way
God damn.
That's just a mental
I was
error.
trying to
On
come get
defense,
that
you gotta watch the
bitch.
ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Fires to the right. That is
nigga
just
said
a
that before now.
sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, fuck, I thought he was going to get him. Shit.
Pick up there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Man, they ain't got no speed.
Looking to
Bro,
throw
they
one first down.
niggas ass, bro, for real. Ooh.
And he was
Them
drilled
niggas
just
ass.
as
Man,
he
he on
released
the, man, the
pass.
quarterback.
It's incomplete.
I mean, from
This offensive line's gotta do a better
Boston
job.
College,
I mean, he doesn't even have
he
time to
okay.
go
I
through
mean, his speed is a
progressions.
90.
You gotta give your QB some time. You gotta
That's
make
about
him
the only
feel
thing they got
comfortable.
going. They ain't got no
They
receivers.
got in there quick, fast,
They ain't got
and in
nothing.
a hurry.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Ooh,
And
good
he
shit.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper.
Ooh, nice call.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Udo. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Levin. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
I'm glad they're doing that, honestly.
Let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Brinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Throws to the wideout.
Bro, they say they ain't taking that shit out. Man, come on, man.
Sack first down. You've just thrown it in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
That's what it's about, baby.
On the option.
Oh, he fumbled it.
The catch and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They're lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Brown. And he'll finish the Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Okay, certain plays out. Fuck.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hello?
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Okay.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking to throw, it's Jennings.
Good shit, boy.
On third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Woo. I was on him.
I know. Icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He lost one down the sideline.
Bro, I just gotta. These niggas not gonna catch it themselves.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked
on your block.
Really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Boy, that was touchdown.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Levin. got it behind the line. It's Udo. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw.
I don't know why I did that.
Picks up a sack, getting the
I'm
quarterback
holding that, boy. Nah, I was just sitting there holding it, just for like no reason really. I could have just threw it away.
This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's McClain. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
I
have no idea.
Defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there.
That nigga came out that bitch.
4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, hey, you gonna that nigga did not jump.
Well, after struggling so much in the
You know,
first
in the
half,
old one, he
thought
would
they
have jumped. That was a
made some adjustments here
pick.
at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brenson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough.
You
We
gotta
score a lot of points and quickly.
You gotta do
be
EA.
aggressive. They tried,
Go to PlayStation Store
again.
and do EA
This game
Play.
is all but over.
That nigga stop.
Got a man. It's McClain.
Do
And quarterback
subscribe
receiver on the
EA Play
same
for
page.
$1.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Sun Devils can
son.
play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Touchdown, Arizona
Go to the
State.
PlayStation Store and go to
Staring in the end zone to give them 6.
go. It should be on the home screen
Like a
in the PlayStation
Thanksgiving
Store. You just
turkey.
go down a little bit.
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
Nah, not that. It's gonna be something called EA Play.
Defensively, got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit.
Go down, like
more
this.
pressure. At this rate, shoot.
Like scroll down. It should be on the home screen. That's what I think it is.
Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Search for EA Play.
Yeah.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
Should be able to subscribe for $1.
For a man, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions through 3/4 of the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I tried to throw a little. See, it was a design go route, but I was just for I don't know how he caught it, honestly. I don't know. I just tried to do a little comeback.
How to go get it, how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They open this possession from their own 20. Finding open areas.
Oh, I seen they put that play back in. I say, oh yeah. I ain't see it nowhere.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to.
Well, I ain't have iPhone tight. I ain't run iPhone tight.
They're going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
I had slot close
on this
wing.
drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
The handoff to Johnson.
They
He is going
home.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Or download it.
Quarterback flips it in quickly to the receiver. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a...
Ooh, shit.
Defense grabs the football.
I pressed the wrong button anyway. I pressed the wrong button, man. Train was coming across the middle of the field, wide open.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defense. defenders' hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target.
Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And once he got away from the D, they had no
That's one thing I could tell
catching
when I was playing my first game against Clemson.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown.
I want to play somebody. I was like, man, who want to play? I think
point after.
playing computer can only do so much.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a display of explosive capabilities.
That's what I felt like at first, too.
75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot.
That nigga did not think that good.
And they were looking for a
he was down like that one hand.
got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I can dig with that animation, though. That should happen.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. They'll move the tight end. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk,
yeah,
getting
that
in
ball wide open in the play.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route.
How about that? That's how I know.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah.
A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Yeah.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Gotta be used to hitting that squat button.
When you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
The give to the back. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Got room at the 35. Lots of running room.
This nigga got one down.
And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Come on, defense. You cannot let this offense run the dive play and hurt you like that.
No.
Up front, we got to do a better job staying in our gaps, and linebackers have got to be able to get off of blocks and make tackles.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Good timing on the quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Levin. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
No time to throw that dude.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to
hang on to that bitch, dog. Fuck.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hey, I thought you wanted him. Hey.
Coming out with it, it's Brinson. Not
about to hand
nearly
that
as
bitch
much
off.
as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Not a lot of room on the return, but he
I don't know, but I know one thing I did. I held L2. I know I held L2 that time because I know they said that's what you got to do. You know, L2 is how they get them to turn around.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
I know that's what I did. And I seen that replay. He turned his head a little bit.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, man.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Levin. Snagged in the middle, it's Tyson. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play.
49, SMU 21.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On the direct snap, it's Udo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Sun Devils.
Clean his clock.
And it doesn't matter what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson.
I had a feeling it's going to be something. Something was going on. Like, how you get their head turned around. Yeah, I do. I like it. And how you get their head turned around on your own. Yeah.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running
I hit square.
this game. He has been under duress all game
I hit
long.
square.
That's a big reason why
Swatted.
he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains.
Oh, you were on to the out route. I know you had him. I was covering that inside route.
Jennings. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight, get powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the run. It's
Fuck. I was trying to see how you run that bitch. I knew it. I knew the play, but I was trying to see like R1 was coming back across the screen. Like the jet came across and R1 was coming back underneath. I guess you shuffle pass it to him. That's what I'm guessing.
Stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
No, I ain't do nothing. I just threw it because he was open. I just let it see if he gonna catch him like that. He that best receiver. So
back to the ground game on the left. Powers through the defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves.
No,
and he
that
tried
nigga's good.
all of them and still didn't get loose.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Yeah, I looked at their roster. I said, shit, no. I said, give me I said, give me them stuff.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can.
Makes the grab past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy,
Damn,
that
lost
last
again.
drive quiet this
Lost
crowd.
again. That's a damn and lost again.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice.
He played the dude that had Auburn.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's right up on the receivers. Going deep.
Seen that shit.
What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. And the best thing about this,
I seen it. I said I can't get to it. He threw that bitch the right way.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle.
What the hell? On your what?
It's a seam wide open.
L2 on your what? On your passes? Oh, you get the head turned around?
Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves.
Oh, good shit, boy. I like him. That thing good.
Shots, keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together.
Yeah.
Run defense, pass defense. They've been.
That's why when you ran that comeback route,
in, you could tell
I went ahead and I swatted, and then it made them die for it.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Good shit.
Some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Somebody shit.
It's intercepted.
Playing physical with that bitch.
Got room on the return. He's at the 50. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. This defense.
They were playing physical with that bitch. Hot potato.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down.
Oh, how the hell? Come
on. Being mauled by the defender.
Man, there was no pass.
Down for the offense after that penalty.
Oh, I ain't see it. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. Hey, you really can't. I tried to see if I could pick it like the last one. You can't. You cannot do that shit. You cannot. You know, on the last one, that was a pick. You can't do that shit.
We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Can't do it no more, buddy.
Might have let him a little too much. Behind the chains now on second and long.
We use that swap button.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
Good shit. Come up.
The line, it's Maryland. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throwing right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Oh, shit. I'm on the wrong place.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Boy.
Looking for the goal line. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown.
Nah, I didn't know I was on him. I was trying to get him back outside and I was going to try to switch. But you call height.
It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late. Take a miracle. Nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Yeah. They better get some games in. They acting like they scared to play. Yeah. I mean, the $1 for a free trial. That's what I did. Better go ahead and get some games.
It's Levin. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now on 2nd down. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's going to go down as time has run out. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected